Well, the city elections are coming up in November. Proposition A will be on the ballot. $103.4 million road bond initiative. It's all to repair and expand roads around Lubbock. KMAC's Juliana Washburn live for us on Broadway and Avenue M. And Juliana, this is just one of many projects on that bond.
Right, Lauren, walking down Broadway Street, we all recognize these bricks. They've been around forever, and we all know, of course, what it's like to drive on them. But these bricks are actually part of that road bond initiative that we're talking about here. And this is just one of 7 roads that would be improved as part of it. It's all to make roads in Lubbock a little bit safer and easier to drive on.
It's taking me 20 or 30 minutes simply because I'm lined up behind car after car after car after car.
Amy Punchard says she has a hard time getting her kids to school in the morning on Lubbock roads. And she's worried about her 16-year-old son who just started driving.
Lubbock has grown, especially south, and we have lots of cars on the road, lots of people trying to get places at the same time.
Punchard says driving in Lubbock looks a lot different than it used to, which is why she's on the Road Bond Committee board and voting for Proposition A.
We choose to live here because we don't want to live in Dallas. We don't want long commute times. We want to be at home, enjoying our families, relaxing, and so that is a frustration for me daily.
If Proposition A passes, 7 roadways would be expanded or repaired around the city, primarily around South Lubbock. On average, a homeowner will see close to a $25 increase on their property taxes to help fund the $103.4 million road bond initiative. But some are voting against the proposition, saying it's too soon for a new road bond since the last one passed in 2022.
It's good to do them about every 5 to 6 years, not every 2 years. That's way too soon. The reason being is you give yourself time to complete those projects. And then also you give yourself time for a lot of that debt to fall off before you're adding more.
We're trying to get ahead of these issues and stay ahead of the growth.
So if the proposition passes, I want to show you this. These bricks that we're all used to seeing, it's not going to look like this anymore. It's actually going to be smooth concrete instead. And there's going to be some new brick paving in the crosswalks and such. But, this has been a topic of conversation that's been back and forth for a while now. And ultimately, it's going to be up to voters in November. In downtown Lubbock, Juliana Washburn, KMAC News.